Welcome to another special episode of Whiskey Wisemen.
John, why do you say that every time?
Well, hey, it's because we have Weller this time.
Yes.
So you know I'm talking about Weller, especially Antique 107.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hey, when we say special, we mean high-end Weller bottles. Here we got Money Mike and Joe here. That's going to.
Hang on, can I give a disclaimer? Anything John says on this episode, don't even listen to it about Weller. Give Weller a chance.
Yes.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Don't listen to John.
Yeah. So when I say special, this is special because both of these bottles tonight are going to be barrel picks. I think both of them are out of the wild state of Tennessee.
Correct.
So
And it's also special because the only Weller that John likes is William LaRue Weller.
Yes, that is true. I mean,
For
you know
BTAC.
what? Hey, I like the Green Label Special Reserve with a little
No, you don't.
Coke Zero.
Yeah.
With a little vanilla Coke.
Yeah, but you can make anything taste good with that.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got the 107 here, store pick, called the Christmas bottle.
For a holiday,
bottle.
because it's the holidays. So this one's for, all your holidays.
And this is
People
from
celebrate.
Daily Spirits.
And let me just say, first of all, as we talk about Antique 107, because you picked up the store pick for me when you got this one too, at a different store. And Weller's Antique 107. How do they have so many Antique 107s?
I don't know, dude.
That's crazy.
I have no idea.
Because I've never seen them, and he texted me. I'm like, why are you even asking me this question? Of course. Anyways, that Antique 107 out of the Wellers, this is going to surprise some folks. I would say Antique 107 is the best one. Like, I'm not a huge fan of 12 year.
No.
I don't really like Foolproof all that much.
No.
Special Reserve is all right. You don't agree?
No.
What Weller do you like more?
Than this?
Yeah. All of them?
No. I've never had CYPB. So I don't know.
But I've heard, but everybody I've talked to has said CYPB is
Yeah.
trash.
But yeah. So I would definitely put single barrel first. Then foolproof, then 107,
I always forget about single barrel.
and then I would put special reserve and CYP. But I've never had CYPB, so I don't know.
What about you, John?
I feel like I'm in the twilight zone.
What?
He's like,
Do you feel the same way?
no, it's
John?
Buffalo Trace before all Weller.
No, I'm not a. I like some Wellers. I think Weller 12 year is probably.
I forgot about 12. 12 's good
Yeah,
to you.
yeah. Well,
I like
for
12
me-
the least.
What?
yes, for me 12 is
The least?
good. No, not the least. It's good. I like it maybe one or two. I like the foolproof. 107 is my least favorite.
Then Special Reserve?
I can drink Special Reserve more so than
Why? So why 107, dude? I mean, it's
don't
not
know.
like it's hot. It's not like.
I don't know for what it is. I've just never been a fan. I mean, even Joe, when we first kind of started hanging out, we had
This tells you how much he likes me. Watch the story.
we had the poker night, and I was like, okay, well, I'll bring a bottle over and we can.
I don't know
we can
this
hang
guy.
out.
He might be a jerk.
Yeah, play some poker. And I bring over an Antique 107 regular bottle, and I'm like, yeah, you guys have at it. And everybody thought I was like a gazillionaire. It's like,
Not
oh my God.
everybody, because at that point I wasn't even into. I didn't even know you, so I wasn't into bourbon.
Yeah.
So I didn't know anything about it other than other people who were into bourbon were telling me how it was so hard to find. Because actually, an interesting sidebar in Florida, I mean, is this a rumor or true? But I think it's true. ABC Liquor, which is basically a chain liquor store around here. That's the only place in Florida that you can actually find Wellers.
Yeah, I think they had a contract or like some type of special deal to where it was only offered at the ABC.
So, and then here's the other interesting part about that is you'd think, oh great, so sometimes you can pick up a Weller at ABC. Well, you can't unless you're a millionaire like Mike, because
Hey, easy.
because the only ones you can walk into the store and buy are Green Label Special Reserves, unless you're part of the Vault, and you have to spend about $1 million a year on liquor to be part of the Vault.
Or wine.
1,000.
Or wine.
There's a lot. There's considerably amount less zeros.
Mike doesn't even drink wine, and he bought enough wine to make the Vault just so that it
Right.
could be in it.
I do that every year. But you know why though? Is because wine is the only one. Wine gets you double points to get into the bowl.
So for those who don't know, Weller is a weeded.
Correct.
John, I don't know how you don't like this, man.
Dude,
Just
this
the smell.
This one's good.
amazing, dude.
This one's good.
Like,
I had it at the store. So while John contemplates life choices over there,
but just the smell of it is so good.
but this is way better than the normal one. Because the normal one for me is like this one's good. What do you think about the nose?
I think it's great. I think it has a wonderful nose.
That is good, dude. That is real good.
And where was this one from? What was the store?
So this is from I started talking Daily Spirits. The owner's name is Sam. Super cool guy. So I can tell a story now if you want me to. But so me and my wife went to Nashville, Tennessee, and while she was doing work stuff, I went and I bourbon hunted a little bit. So I have good experiences hunting in Nashville or in Tennessee because that's where this bottle came in from the year prior. We can talk about that one after. But so this one here, I went to a couple stores and I have some pictures. I think it'd be cool if you put it on there. But so this store in particular was awesome because, you know, obviously you do your normal thing. You go on Google and you're like, oh, liquor store around me, blah, blah. And then you look at pictures and you get super judgy on the pictures. You're like, that store's trash or this one's good, depending on, you know, if you see a lot of barrel picks or whatever, right? At least that's how I typically choose where to go. So this particular store, and then you read the reviews, obviously. The reviews were all really good, like great bourbon store, great picks, great this, great that. It was like, let's go. It was like 10 minutes away. So I went. Met the owner, super nice, and his wife, super nice people. And we started just, you know, try everything they have in the store you can try. It's nuts, dude.
That's great.
Like, I mean, they literally, I don't know what this tastes like. Oh, yeah, here you go. And they just give you a 4. So we were talking, we were there for a long time. And then he goes, oh, yeah, you know, so any day now I'm supposed to get my Weller 107 pick. And I was like, oh, man, that's awesome. You know, it's a shame. We leave tomorrow, whatever, blah, blah. And literally as we're talking about it, the delivery guy rolls in with a cart, and all you saw was just stacked boxes of 107. And he goes, dude, it's here. And I was like, what? And he goes, my pick is here. And I looked, and I was like, oh, my God. I was like, yeah, but it's probably going to take you a while to inventory it and to put it in the system, blah, blah. And he goes, yeah. He goes, but he goes, you're from Florida. He's like, I'll sell you one right now. And I was like, what? So then he took one out of the box as the guy's literally rolling it, took one out of the box, cracked it open. He takes a sip. He gives me a sip. This is the kind of cool guy he is. And then he let me buy that one. So
That's awesome.
I was super ecstatic. Thank you so much. So I got to shout him out. We bought several other store picks that they had over there. Yeah. It's been a long time since I bought a Knob Creek pick. He had a Knob Creek there.
Good.
That was awesome.
Hey,
and so I ended up buying it.
Yeah, there are some good ones out there. I mean, you know, especially if the owners can be involved with the pick. You know, like I'm not a big fan of picking barrels when they just send you out like, oh, you get 5 samples. This is all you get to pick. Like you're picking the best of the worst. Right?
Sometimes they send you 3 samples, not even 5.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's tough, but I mean, you can catch some good ones. I mean, that's just just as good as this 107. This may be...
What?
I will say it.
Whoa. Pause.
Oh, my God. Time out.
On the Whiskey Wisemen here. You heard it here first. Johnny D says this is the best 107 that I've ever had. So,
wow.
For me...
And that is the Christmas bottle.
Yes.
From
Daily
Spirits in Nashville.
In Nashville, Tennessee. So just to give you an idea of... That's awesome, by the way. Just to give you an idea... this guy we were talking about, you know, so I was like, oh, you know, so how long would it take you to, you know, to sell that whole thing? And he goes, it'll be gone by tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he had probably, I think he told me his yield was like 205 bottles, 207 bottles, something like that. Wow. And he said that it'd be gone in less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
So
I mean
that's
this
awesome.
is great. If there's any subscribers out there or anybody viewing this, if you've had this bottle or you picked it up in Nashville, please, you know, drop a comment. Tell us what you think. Because for me, again, the nose, the flavor, this is the best 107 I've had. And for me, I've never been a fan. I've always been very high, you know, really critical of 107. And this one really, this doesn't even drink like 107. It drinks like a...
Dude, this is like 90.
Yeah, it's like a more refined... I think this is like a more refined 12-year. I mean, like it's just... It's a little bit more, right, than the 12-year, I think.
Again, though, with the marketing, because you talk about Buffalo Trace and their marketing deal, and we talked about it on the Saz episode, but how they advertised like Saz was like the first like cocktail or whatever. if you read their label on here, it says William LaRue Weller wheated bourbon he was the first to produce Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey using wheat. I don't know why I have hiccups, but first to produce Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey using wheat instead of rye in the mash bill.
Hmm.
So they get the first of everything, you know?
I mean, I
don't. Well, I mean, it's the first Buffalo Trace in terms of wheat, but it's not the first wheat.
They said Sazerac was the first cocktail.
Oh, well, maybe the first cocktail, but
They're not the first in everything.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, because I thought Old Fitz was like the
yeah, that was the original weeder. I think.
the original leader. Yeah.
Dude, so anyway, so we went to that store and it was great. The owners are great. Their picks are awesome. I ended up picking up a bunch of bottles, obviously, as well as this one. Super happy about it. I mean, they even tatered it up with the sticker. So he had a backstory, and I apologize for messing this up, but he had a backstory about the sticker. So if you look at that, it's like a Santa Claus. We see the hat.
It's just
and I want to say somebody that he knows drew this up. I don't know if it was like his daughter or somebody that he
on
knows that drew that, and it's so that's the
that looks great. Hopefully we'll get a picture of it.
cool.
We'll cut it in here on the episode,
cool.
But it's a really. I mean, I think that's
Probably
some
not.
of the. Okay.
okay.
Yo, man, you know how hard it is to get pictures from Mike?
I know.
If he doesn't take them before
I
the
tried.
episode, we don't get them.
I did. I took him before this episode.
Yeah, but you didn't get that.
And you already have him on your email.
You didn't get that, though.
Oh.
I did see
I did.
that in my email.
You see?
You got this?
Yeah. I listen.
He was
I did something different.
going to do a mic drop, but Mike already dropped his mic.
I did. It has a dimple. In it.
Yeah, yeah.
I even sent you. I don't know if you saw it, but I even sent you. So I did the pictures, and I also did a tiny video, like a 3-second video of me going like this, like turning the bottle.
Oh, you're getting fancy.
Of like, you see what I'm saying? Maybe you can try it out. Like when you do the editing and stuff, try it out.
That's their way. Did he say cups?
You gotta chuck some water or something.
I did.
Yeah.
Chuck some more. You gotta chuck some shit upside down.
We need to scare him. We need to bring. We need to
Like
bring
Michael
Myers back. Yeah.
Dude, so I went there. It was awesome. I went to many stores. I mean, a lot of good stores up there. McDougal's was another one. Had some great store picks over there that I tried, and obviously bought. But I mean, a lot of good stores. And I think that's a good segue to the next one.
Well, I think I like to bring up too. I mean, Mike has a great story about store owners and how the interactions can lead to impressions on customers, on people, on everything. We've been to a couple stores here locally in Florida that the store owners are just extremely unfriendly. Mm-hmm. And, bourbon is about relationships and friends and enjoying good times. And when you go into a store and the owner is just like, you know what, I'm charging $500 over secondary, right? And they don't even want to talk to you. They don't even want to interact. That is what's killing the bourbon industry. Because don't get me wrong, there's consumers that are real a-holes and they go in, it's like, where's your allocated? I only want that. Screw the rest of it. If you go in and actually talk to the owners and you interact, especially with the people that are local to you, you should be buying some of the normal bottles. You should be having the conversations, and because this guy, I guarantee you, is probably the way he is because he has awesome local customers that support him and that he wants to support them. He wants to support the bourbon kind of industry and what it is. That's what makes it worthwhile.
I would say all the store owners I know that are good get great store picks.
They do. Mm-hmm. For me, I would rather spend my money with people like that as opposed to somebody who is very verbally abusive to their customers. I want to say that.
Let me tell you guys something about this. I don't know why they go some way, but let me tell you something about this. Dude, me and Mike will tolerate it for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, we'll play the game. Like, yeah, what's wrong with this guy? Dude, as soon as they're rude to us or Johnny D is like, I'm getting the heck out of here. Like, he will throw that right back at them and literally be like, oh, well, I'm ready to go. You guys ready to go? Like, he doesn't even care. They could be selling B-Tac for retail.
Yeah.
And he's like,
buy it. Yeah.
Nope, I'm out of here.
Yeah. No, I mean, because for me, it's not so much about the price as it is the experience and the interactions, because especially if it's a local store, you go in and you're talking to the same people. A lot of them are family owned. So you're talking to the husband, the wife, the, whoever. And, again, maybe I'm saying, oh, I'm in there too much. Maybe that, maybe that's the deal too. But I do think it's like anything else. It's like when you go into a family-owned furniture store or
like your local dine, breakfast,
exactly,
or something.
Exactly. Yeah, I think there is a huge benefit to that, and shout out to the owners that do it that way, because those are the guys that we want to do business with, and that's what we enjoy. The interaction. It's not so much about the bottle, not so much about spending the money. It's about
a lot of times when I go into the good stores, I'm kind of like, oh, I hope I run into one of those people.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things.
Like when I go to Kenny's, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool if Mitch was there.
Yeah, I love Kenny's. I love going to the Good Pour.
Yeah,
they're great people that interact with you. They may not have all the answers or whatever,
but they put everything on the shelf though too.
They do, and they interact with you, and they're friendly, and they're you'd be surprised. I mean, I think customer service, that aspect of it is being lost in
everything.
In everything, but especially in bourbon sales anymore. It's just crazy. Speaking of that, I did see online that Short Barrel is looking for an account to push
Short Barrel. I can't stand Short Barrel.
Yeah, Short.
It's the hype, man. Like, the way you feel about Buffalo. Listen, you know how you like some Buffalo Trace stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The way you feel about Buffalo Trace is how I feel about Short Barrel. Not everything they put out is bad.
Yeah,
but the hype is completely unwarranted.
Well, I was
you
just
think so?
I was just going to say,
hey, bad.
No, that's good. But when a Short Barrel hits the shelf, my phone blows up with everybody. Oh my God, there's a Short Barrel. It doesn't even matter what it is. I'm like,
I like Short Barrel.
I mean, it's fine, but it's not worth that. Like, I get John's thing with Buffalo Trace because that's how I feel about Short Barrel.
I personally don't think Short Barrel bottles are worth 100 and something bucks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're underwhelming. Sometimes you get one and you're like,
but my thing is, what I was going to bring up is that they're hiring. They said that Florida sales has exploded
because it's the hype, man.
And they said they're looking for an account manager for like Sarasota.
You looking for a new job, John?
No, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there that like if there's anybody that's interested in getting in that, we talk about customer service and we talk about marketing. Mm-hmm. This may be a great opportunity for a young individual to jump into the game. Like Short Barrel is a very it's a fast growing up and comer, and it could be a good opportunity. So. Please, check that. I think there is something on LinkedIn or one of the other ones that have that. So I just want to throw it out there because Short Barrel is as Joe said, among our groups, it's very, very popular. And
I don't know why.
Yeah.
So talk about the owners, right? The bad experience that I had one of the bad experiences that I think you're talking about is I went to another store in Nashville while I was up there. And it looked like a good store. I walk in, looked like they had, a lot of picks. So I'm like, oh, let me try that pick. First I ask if they have some open because some stores are weird. They have a bunch of picks, but they don't have any of them open.
I know.
It's like, how do you expect to sell it if you don't at least let people sample it?
I agree with that.
They don't want to sample it because it's probably not very good.
Well, that could have been too, right? So they had probably 10 picks on the, on how they usually put them on the barrels or whatever on the floor. Mm-hmm. So they had probably like 10 picks. Some of them I was like, I don't want to try this. I don't want to try that. But I do want to try this, and that. It was like 3 of them. And I'm not going to say what they were because I feel like I'm going to blow them up if I do. But so I had all 3. And the first, they gave me all 3 first. So they gave, the little cups, the little thimble cups. They put that, whatever. And then so the guy, stood there. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to try the first one. I know it, whatever. I tried it. I was like, well, that one's not really for me. It's good, but it's not really for me. I don't see myself drinking a whole bottle of that. I go to the second one, and the second one wasn't that good either. Second one, I'm like, and I'm trying to think of nice things to say. It doesn't fit my palate. It doesn't, whatever. Because literally the dude is right there, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know who this dude is. He could be just a worker, owner. I have no idea, right?
Sure.
So I say,
you just know he's a bad picker.
Yeah. Whoever it was. So I'm like, yeah, the second one, I'm like, it's not really for me. It doesn't fit my palate, whatever. The guy literally turns around and leaves.
Whoa.
Just leaves. Doesn't say, hey, I got to take care of this customer. Doesn't say anything. Not a single word.
Just walks off?
Just walks away. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, and I'm looking and I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, all right, maybe he's doing something, right? So I grabbed my third, tried, and I was like, that one's actually not bad. And I forgot what the third one was, honestly, but I'm like, that one's not, I think it was Four Roses pink.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that one's not bad. I would actually buy that because they had it for a good price. I think it was like $70, 60, something like that.
That's not bad.
And I'm like, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll buy that. And they actually had really cool Glencairns that had like their logo on it, and they were awesome. They were like, I don't know, like $10 or 12, something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I said, so I'm gonna grab a Glen, and I'm gonna grab that. I think it was Four Roses. A Four Roses bottle. And I stood there and I was like just looking, and the guy never came back, so I left.
Man.
So because of that, they lost the sale on a Four Roses and on a Glen.
Well, you never know. I mean,
He just left, dude.
Well, sometimes in those scenarios, I've been there. Like, sometimes you got to let a dirty deuce go. You know what I mean? And maybe he had to go wrestle with things that just.
Go cut some rope.
You just don't know sometimes, right?
I
But you know what? They'll say something. Be like, hey, man, I got to go take care of this. Even if you're trying to blow me off,
Yeah.
just, say something and then disappear. That way I'm like, okay. But no, don't just walk away, not say anything.
Yeah.
I think also, like, if it was that he was offended that you didn't like the pick, like, I think that's an important thing for anyone who's getting into this, is that everyone has different palates, right? Like, we definitely disagree on the show about what we like. And the reality is just like with food, right? Not everybody likes the same stuff.
Yeah.
There's some stuff where you get unanimous verdicts because it's that good. But in reality, there's people who like Weeders. There's people who want high proof. There's people who like, turkey, called John. He's the only one that, like, turkey always wins out. But that's the reality, right? Is that everyone has different palates.
Well, and don't take it personal, right? I mean, because, the thing about it is that, you're in a business that is palate and flavor profile changes. It's kind of like wine, in theory. Like, people like certain wines and they don't like the others.
If I got offended by the fact that every bottle that I've ever bought, you two don't like, I'd stop buying bottles, But I don't. Like, if I see one, I'm like, maybe. How'd you like that Valencia?
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
Yeah, right.
He hated it though.
Yeah, me and John.
You did both.
I've only had one.
It was very disappointing.
I've only had one Penelope that I didn't really like.
The Project X?
That's the Project X.
You didn't like Valencia? Or did you like
I
Valencia?
thought it was okay.
I thought it was okay, but I would say it's probably the bottom of that series.
No, I
'Cause I think that's Cooper too. Right.
Yeah.
So speaking of the kind of a cool stepping it up to the blue and gold, which I think is a step up. I think that's why they do it, because it feels like you're getting first place.
For the record, 107 is my favorite out of the Weller series.
Okay, well, we don't know yet because we're about to go into
the store pick.
But these are picks, so obviously they're going to taste a little.
I'm
bit
just
different.
saying in general, 107 is usually my go-to.
So I think Foolproof is one of my better ones. So this one here is from Tullahoma, Liquor World.
That's where Orphan Barrel is.
Or sorry, in Tennessee, not Nashville.
Yes, Orphan Barrel. Let's try it. Let's try it.
We've obviously have hit this one.
I don't know. I don't think I've had it.
I don't think I've had it either.
I don't think I've had it. I mean,
We've had it a couple times this Thirsty Thursday.
As you can see, Mike has multiple friends that are not Joe and myself.
Shut up.
And so this is I'm trying this for the very first time.
You know what the thing is? Like, people come over for Thirsty Thursdays, and you guys don't always come because you're busy. Sometimes you're out of town. Sometimes you're out of town. And other people come, no offense. And sometimes, this is.
I don't take it personally.
This is. I mean, Weller Foolproof Store Pick is a rare bottle, especially in Florida.
For sure.
If you're somewhere up there, North Carolina, whatever, Nashville.
Because again, Weller is an exclusive contract with AGC, and they don't do store picks.
So like up there is a lot more common than here. So, but for here, so a lot of people, they see this on my shelf and they're like, dude, can I try that? So that's why also this.
I really like the nose on this.
It made you yawn, bro? It's that bad? No, you don't like it?
I think this smells great.
I think it smells not great.
What? Man, me and Joe were on the. That's why we sit on the opposite.
I think it smells good too. I haven't had this in a while, by the way. But
yeah, is it me or
I think it smells good.
I don't like the smell. I think it smells great.
I think it smells sweet.
What?
Maybe it'll taste. See,
It was the hiccups, bro. You gotta get hiccups again so you can start smelling sniffing well.
It does nothing for me, man.
Did you try it yet?
Not yet.
No.
I just like the nose on it.
I'm busy sniffing.
You know
this
what?
thing.
It kind of reminds me. It was like a 7-Up. Like
I will say it lingers for a long time, unfortunately.
What?
Yeah.
You don't like that, dude?
No, I don't. I'm telling you, I only
Taste
like,
it, John.
like 107 and
Oh, dude, that's
Reserve.
way better than the 107's good. I mean, it's a whole different planet because obviously the proof is different.
I will say I'm
different shit.
surprised that at full proof it has no heat on it, but
what is that, Mike?
I don't know what it is, but this is awesome. It's only 114, so it says full proof, but at 114 is not really. It's not really cast strength or whatever. It's 114. It's not that bad.
At the end of that, it's like it's almost like juicy fruit.
It's
like
good.
Like the chewing gum.
I was gonna say gum, but I was gonna go more with like a what's the one with the zebra, like old school one. Remember that old school zebra one you first put in your mouth and it tastes awesome for like 5
why do you want
seconds?
your bourbon to taste like bubblegum?
No, dude, it's not normal bubblegum. It's like super sweet.
It
like,
is. Yeah, it's
good.
like a. Yeah, I mean,
How does he not like this, dude?
I have no idea. I just
I mean, I like
This is
107.
very complex. Yeah, I think you like 106 or 107 because it's very basic.
I mean, I do appreciate that. Like, it is complex from this perspective of like it lingers on your tongue for a while. It has a full mouth body feel. It's not very hot for full proof, but the flavor is not bad. Yeah,
Dude, you know what I think it is, John? I think he wore the shirt to match the weather.
that could be maybe.
And I
It's the same
think
color.
and I think that.
But I always like of all of them, Antique 107 is always my favorite. I don't know.
No, I personally disagree with that. Like I said, I told you that the full proof for me is up there, is right next.
You know,
to
I
single
tried to get a 12 year for a long time, and then I tried a 12 year, and I was like, I'll trade that.
Well, I'll tell you, this is
Just like Michter's 10-year rat.
I've never had this. This is fantastic. I mean, there's nothing I can say is wrong with this.
You want to know the best thing about that, John? I have 3 of those bottles,
Man.
and that's my first one, my only one that's open.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like a bubble gum something.
It's good, dude.
Yeah, it's like I really like it.
Yeah, people have come over to my house.
See?
and they
That's
have
what-
all like
That's what we were talking about. Different palates.
right. I can't believe you don't like
I
it.
mean, if you like bubblegum in your bourbon, just give it a go. Hit up a foolproof
Dude.
Weller.
So can I talk a little bit about Nashville,
Yeah, man. Let's hear
Let's hear it.
dude? This
You were texting us the whole trip.
let me tell you, man. Let me tell you about Nashville. And I'm talking Broadway, like actual like downtown Nashville. I've never been there. I'm not a huge country music like, whatever, right? I think it's okay. I don't hate it, but I'm not like when I'm in my truck or whatever, that's not the first thing I listen to,
country music.
right? So I go up there. Let me tell you about this place, dude. Every single country music artist owns a bar.
Yeah.
And this bar, it's not just a bar. It's like a building. It's like you're talking Jason Aldean, Dierks Bentley,
Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton, Kid Rock, Jelly Roll, like every single guy you can imagine. That's
What do you
like
call Johnny
big.
Roll? Gummy bear?
Well, not anymore. You call him, what do you call him? He's not a gummy bear anymore. He's probably like more like grizzly bear.
So, but every place you go to, any one of these places is, I mean, it is wild. I mean, Post Malone's? Dude,
Is it called Posies?
it is called Posties,
Dude,
yeah.
that is the most. Dude, I love Post Malone, man.
Dude.
And honestly, let's talk about Post Malone for a minute. Trent, like, I think people underrate that you listen to, like, Wow, like back when he was doing rap.
Yeah.
Like, the transition, and he always wanted to be a country singer, by the way. They wouldn't
Post
have him
Malone?
because of how he looked, yeah.
Really?
That's the story. Because he has the tattoos and whatever.
Yeah.
That wasn't, back then, it was like
that wasn't-
the clean look or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't Country Boy.
So now you had like Jelly Roll and him, but dude, Post Malone's story, if you look, like, I hope that guy writes a biography one day, because I don't think people appreciate how hard it is to go from the music that he started with that made his career
Yeah.
to doing country music with like Dolly Parton, Garth Brooks, like the legends
Yeah.
of country music. Like, that is incredible. Like, if you listen to that album when he did his country F1 album, like, I think
I've
it
never
might not be
listened-
F1, but dude, Mad props to Post
I've never
Malone.
listened to that album, but I'll tell you, I mean, I've liked Post Malone's music, right?
Yeah.
But his bar, I mean, all the bars, when you go up there, every single bar is extravagant to all get out. Like when you think, oh, it's a bar downtown, you think of like a dive bar. It smells, it's weird, it's whatever. These bars are, I even don't want to call them bars. I want to call them like
Experience.
venues, right?
An experience.
Venues, because every single bar has a beautiful stage.
Yeah.
Like I'm not talking about like a stage this far from the ground. I'm talking like grand stage, like concert type stage. And it's just, they have the best freaking music you can imagine. Like the best artists, the best bands. And the cool thing is, they don't always sing country music. Like they'll sing 80s, 90s, to like rock. They'll turn everything into, these bands are so good that they can literally play anything.
Yeah.
And it'd be so awesome. But every single place you go to, not only is it beautiful, like aesthetically, like walls and decorations and whatever, not only are they beautiful, great service, great drinks, the music is stellar no matter which place you go to from place to place. They have rooftop bars, they have all this stuff. If you want to have a good time, go there. But my only advice is go during the week, because the moment it hits Friday and Saturday, you can't walk into any of these places, dude.
Right.
Shoulder to shoulder. Like my wife and I went on a Friday night. Well, we went like Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. Wednesday and Thursday was good. Friday night, we were like, we're out of here, dude. Like there were so many people, and it wasn't even like a holiday weekend, dude. But there was so many people. It reminded me of like New York. Like the streets are just flooded with people. Like it looked like an ocean of people, like everywhere. So it's a little overwhelming, but it was a great, amazing time, especially if you like music, if you like that kind of stuff. I mean, it was the food is
You
great.
say you don't like country music, but I honestly think you don't listen to the right kind of country music.
I mean,
Because I've taken you to like Avery, for example.
that was awesome.
Yeah, like you got to like most country music that's like pop country music is actually not very good. But if you listen to like Tyler Childers, Morgan Wallen, although he's getting worse, I think in my opinion, but like Zach Bryan, like some of the people that I don't know what it is, but
I like Zach Brown Band. Does that count?
I mean, they used to be better, but
Like the OG.
yeah, like it's like of Monsters and Men alternative. Like of Monsters and Men, the original stuff was awesome. The new stuff, I don't know.
So I mean, I do
You got to
like
listen
some
to
of
the
it,
right
but-
kind of country music.
Well, I like the
Right.
what is it, the red clay stray.
Red Clay Strays is a great example,
Man,
right?
they're awesome.
Or if you ever listen to like Chris Stapleton, like his voice, you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
I know who that is, but
You're not a fan of him?
but the only reason I know who that is,
Feel it coming in the air.
that's Phil Collins,
Yeah.
bro. What are you talking
that's
about?
all.
No, that he did the redo for Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
That was the
Oh,
intro.
that was that
That
intro?
was Chris Stapleton.
I thought that was Snoop Dogg and somebody else.
It was
It was
Chris
Snoop
Stapleton
Dogg.
and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, that's like
Snoop Dogg, Chris
the
Stapleton.
collab.
All right, all right.
And
so,
also, Chris Stapleton's performing in the pre-show for the NFL.
all right. So I give him that much. That intro is awesome. That song is awesome. But the only way that I know of him is from Travelers.
Oh, but that's
And-
dude. Yeah. So
And Travelers is awful.
yeah, it is. But he
So-
sings that song Tennessee Whiskey. You ever heard that?
Oh,
That,
man.
that Travelers is not any
But
kind
I
of
think
whiskey.
someone made the point that like he's been sober for a long time, so like we can't judge that.
Yeah. So then don't
But,
put it
but
out.
why would you judge somebody who picks
So-
a bottle and puts their name on it?
Don't put his name on it. It's
Yeah,
my
but
opinion.
versus a singer. Like,
I don't know. Put somebody else's
look,
name
man,
on it.
if Post Malone puts his name on a bottle of whiskey,
I'd buy it.
no, I probably would, and I'd probably be disappointed. But
Well,
he's a great singer.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like we bought the Yellow Wolf Creek Water.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, and I like Yellow Wolf. I
Hey,
like,
you know
I
the
like
only
that.
person who can pull it off, in my opinion, is Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Long Branch.
Yeah, that is good. Well,
That
He's a
was
great
okay.
actor, but he also pulled that off.
no. What makes it so much like Matthew McConaughey is a great actor. I love him,
He only does good stuff.
but he's highly intelligent. He
Yes.
said, "Hey, if I'm going to partner up with anybody,
Exactly.
I'm partnering up with Wild Turkey."
You're right, and I guarantee he didn't even drink that because he's like a
Yes.
naturalist.
Yes,
probably didn't drink it.
Well,
He probably assumed it was
well.
good.
What I'm saying is, he's like, I'm not teaming up with Buffalo Trace. I'm not teaming up with Four Roses.
That is true.
I'm not teaming up with Jim Beam. I'm teaming up with the
right.
top. You know, it's like, all right.
You guys want to hear something funny though? Do you know that I've never had Long Branch?
What?
Yeah, and I think Matthew McConaughey will be governor of Texas one day, but I never had Long
You
Branch.
think so?
Yeah,
I got a bottle of Long Branch home.
I want to.
I think so.
I haven't opened it.
And that's another one.
It's cheap.
Speak-
It's like 30
Yeah.
You know, we had another episode where we talked about bottles we recommend under $50.
Correct. We didn't think about that.
Yeah, Long Branch is one of them.
Dude, one of our episodes should be like the celebrity edition, like Long Branch.
Yeah, we can't do Traveler.
I mean, we can, but we can.
I will say,
I have a bucket.
I'm like, Chris Stapleton is the first vinyl I ever bought. I'm a huge fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that, and I thought, that's probably just hype that people said it's so terrible. And this was in the early days of my whiskey journey. It was horrible. Like, I was like, I don't even know. Like,
Can you
this
imagine?
is-
We should try it now. Not like right now, but like soon.
It's probably worse than Nickel.
Well, we got one up there. We might as well take a little nip.
We
No, I
did.
think we should do a celebrity episode. Who else is the
We should.
the one you had from what's his name?
Yeah, Yellow.
That said aged a minimum of
That's Yellow Wolf. That's
day.
Creekwater.
It said aged a minimum of 1 day.
Yeah, dude, that tastes exactly like White Dog. I mean, it's literally White Dog.
Yeah, and we have a local artist that has it one too, right?
Yeah, Mr. Bing.
Bing, not Bing.
Oh yeah, he's
Ryan Bingham is from Canada. He's in that Yellowstone.
his name's Brandon Bing.
Brandon Bing, yeah.
He's actually a country.
It's like,
artist
isn't it
himself.
like Hag something?
Bangtail is what it's called.
Bangtail.
Yeah. But yeah, he's actually going to be a guest on our show
Yeah.
at some point.
Hey, when we do his, do you think you'd be okay if we did like other celebrities?
Well, speaking
Probably.
of that, listen. If you are a celebrity out there and you want to join our show, we have a waiting list. So you need to send in your email, and
We have to
contact
vet you. We
information.
have to vet you.
We gotta vet you, and we gotta tell
How
you
long
about
is our
our
waiting
timeline.
list, John?
It's at least 6-7 hours. So, you know, if you're out there and you're like, man, I want to join that Whiskey Wiseman show, you got to be like,
I mean, you'll get exposure to 30 people.
at least. Hey,
No, it'll be more than that. It'll be like 300.
Yeah, you'll at least see 70 views on the video.
Yeah.
So,
If you don't believe us, look at our track record.
No, we're doing pretty good. We got thousands of views on the show.
Guys,
man.
listen, man. It's just a grind.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
it is a grind. And, you know,
You guys want content, we will give you content.
well, my thing is, I think we need to branch out. We need to have some content on like Spotify and some other stuff because the reality is,
This is where John asked me to do more work.
well, I have seen other bourbon content and respect to all those guys because, hey, this is a grind. We love it. We enjoy it. But we need to get, I think, on different platforms.
I agree.
right? We're only on YouTube right now. And
Someone asked me that we know well was like, oh, I looked for you in the podcast app, but I couldn't find it. And I'm like, well, we're only on YouTube.
There's a podcast app.
you know what's
They
funny?
were looking at like Apple Music podcasts.
I don't
and
have Apple,
Spotify.
so I wouldn't know
It's funny because I've had people come up to me. It's like, man, you know, we love your YouTube shorts and we love your YouTube episodes, but we would love to see like 5 and 6 hour episodes so we could sit and listen to you while we work or
What?
John's dream.
I don't know that I could do that physically.
Yeah.
But I will say, Weller 107, best I've had. Weller Full Proof, fantastic. I mean,
That's a winner, bro.
I've never had this one, but it's like
That's a winner chicken
I don't
dinner.
know what Mike's talking or what Joe's talking about here, but like this is
I think
Glad you confused me with an executive steward.
I think look, dude. Nah, listen. Both of these I think are very, very good.
they are good. I'm surprised that I like it as
I'd
much
go
as
back
I
to
do.
these all
Yeah,
day.
yeah, I'm surprised I like it.
But you know, it could be. It's possible. I'm just not a fan of weeded.
But you like Old Fitz, dude.
No,
I love.
yeah, yeah, you love
That's weeded.
I don't think it's a weeder deal. I think it's just you like
Well,
you like just average whiskey.
This is good though.
It's. I mean, it's not bad. It's just.
It's just not that good. Like
Well,
John says.
yeah, I mean, but again, this 107 is probably the best 107.
I mean, you know what? If I lived in a market where you could walk into a store and buy this stuff, like I might feel differently about it. It could be the possibility that because of the way Florida's structured and how you can't get it unless you go like you're part of the vault,
Right.
that that's my problem with it is like it's not worth the difficulty of being able to.
I think he doesn't want to like it.
That's what I think. And I also think because it's 107, I think he feels.
I like 107.
Yeah.
It's the other ones that
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you think 107
is more attainable.
Well, no, I think it was some of that.
It is.
I think you think that.
And special reserve, because I like that too.
That's why you like it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is, because the chase sometimes scares you a little bit, because God dang, I got to pay secondary prices for something.
Dude, I'm friends with Mike. There is no chase. He just texts me everything he wants. Hey, you want
I
this?
hear you.
You want that?
That's right. That's right.
You're welcome. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about being friends with you.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I think with that, I mean, we're looking at 2 slam dunk wellers here.
Yeah, man.
In Nashville. We're in the Nashville area as you
Yep.
go up there, Tullahoma and
Nashville, Tullahoma.
And what was the name of the 107 again? Just so because we want to give them a positive shout out here.
Daily Spirits. His name is Sam.
Yep, Daily Spirits, Sam out there, guys. Please, you know,
Yes.
if you get a
Visit
chance.
his store.
And if you've had this bottle, comment.
Like,
Yeah,
subscribe.
tell us what you think. Tell us what you
And don't troll us. If you troll us, we're going to troll you back.
Yeah, I mean, we love it. I love it.
I do. It makes me laugh.
It does.
It makes us laugh.
So I mean, no comments, bad comment. So we'll take them all.
Right.
But yeah,
Hey, when you comment and it's bad, it still boosts us in the algorithm.
So keep doing it.
yeah, keep it up, guys. Thank you. This is Weller for the win.
Right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Beep.